Hey guys, what's up? It's Steven here with another guitar tutorial. Today we're going to be going over Now I Lay Thee Down by Machine Head off of the Blackening album. To get things started, this song is in kind of a weird tuning. I'm in drop B, but technically Machine Head doesn't play in drop B. They go somewhere in between drop B and drop C. It's about halfway between. So if you actually want to play along with the recording, it'll sound a little weird if you go to drop B. So just be aware of that. Like I said, I'm going to be in drop B just because I didn't really want to mess with it that much. But just be aware of that if you're trying to play along with them, that they're, like I said, about halfway between B and C. And I think they say it's about 40 C's sharp of B, if that helps anyone with a tuner pedal or anything like that. Other than that, we're ready to get started. The intro riff is played with a slight fuzz or distortion pedal going. It's just one guitar, and how that starts is I like to play my index finger, or put my index finger on the 15th fret of the B string right there. Even though it's not tuned to B, that's how I'm going to refer to it. You're going to keep that finger anchored here, and the riff's going to start on the 18th fret of the high E, and you're going to go and play the 15th fret of the B. You're going to pick that out a couple times. Just like that. That pattern's going to continue as you're playing on the E string. So the next part is going to be the 17th fret of the E, and then again with the 15th fret of the B, then the 15th fret of the E, and then 15th fret of the B. You're going to have to kind of roll your finger there like that. I hope you guys can see that alright. That might be a little tricky if you're new to guitar, but if you've been playing for a little bit, that shouldn't be any problem. And after that, I've seen a couple different ways to play this. Some people keep this going on the E string as kind of a descending riff. I find that it makes it harder to play though, so I switched to the B string to play the rest of it out, and I'm going to show you guys kind of what that looks like. So far we should have this. Alright, for the next part, we're going to play the 15th fret of the B, then we're going to go to the 18th fret of the B, back to the 15th, then to the 17th, back to the 15th, and then back again to the 18th fret. Like that. And then that riff keeps on cycling over. So altogether, clean, it'll sound something like. And make sure you're always returning to the 15th fret of the B at the end. That's going to start and end every one of those. Well, it's going to start every riff. When you get into the fourth time, because you're going to play that exact thing that I just showed you 3 times, when you get to the 4th time, instead of playing the pattern that's solely on the B string, you're going to go to the 3rd fret of the 5th string and the 5th fret of the 3rd string, that octave. You're going to pick that, and then you're going to slide it down to the 6th fret of the 5th string and 8th fret of the 3rd string. And you're going to pick that a few times, and that's going to sound like. And that's going to be the entire intro part that the one guitar plays, and then the rest of the band comes in. So again, all together, just to play it through, I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to play the next section as well, and then I'm going to go over what's going on there. It's going to sound like. so that's kind of a lot we got going on, but it's really not that complicated. After you hit the slide to the 6th fret and pick that out, you're going to just play the same exact notes that were used in the intro. You're just going to play them all on the low B string. So what that's going to sound like is you're going to have to start on the 8th fret of the B, and then you can do kind of a pull off, or you can just pick it. Most people have it as a pull off. I don't think it actually matters too much. I'd say that's more up to your preference. I don't hear anything really distinctly in the song that would have you play it one way over the other. So just kind of use your own discretion about that. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. You're going to play the 8th, open that same pattern. The open is going to be the same as when we were playing the 15 of the B, because those are the same note. So you're going to play it just as many times as you were in the intro. Then you're going to move down to the 7th fret of the B, and then the open, the 5th fret, and then the open pattern. And then we're going to do the same deal that we did on the B string, the high B. It's just going to be here on the low 6 now. That's 3, open, 2, open, 3, and then we're going to go back to the open string again to start the riff over again. It's going to end and begin just like the 2nd string was in the intro. So all together, that's going to sound like... When you get to the 2nd time, you're going to do the same octave slide that you did to start off the heavier part of the intro. Just like that. You're going to play the entire pattern of the one without the octave slide and the one with twice, and then after that you're gonna land here at the 6th fret of the 5th string and the 8th fret of the 3rd string in that shape. After you pick that, you're gonna mute the low strings, just a quick palm mute, and then you're gonna keep the 6th fret of the 5th string, but then you're gonna play the 8th fret of the 4th string. That's the 1 and the 5 right there. For those of you who know what that means. That's all that you're going to play, those 2 notes. So you're going to do the stab, if you want to call it that, and then pick out that several times. Just like that. The last time you do it, you're going to slide down to the 3rd fret of the 5th string and then the 5th fret of the 4th string, and pick it just like that. And that's going to bring us out of the intro, and we're going to start the verse.